Hello my little subjects, it is I, your Kingofdoom11, and you join me back with some American Truck Simulator. First things first is I've got to convoy lobby, continue, host lobby, continue, confirm, done. So now we have an active lobby for those who join. Grippin should be joining us shortly, but yeah, well, so will Tyler and Jake eventually, like when they get on. And you catch me in the middle of a massive journey. Griffin didn't finish his training. Oh, well, you can go finish it now, you peasant, and then you can come join. But yes, you join me delivering, yet again, another milling machine. It's kind of crazy that how a milling machine is probably actually the most popular thing I've actually delivered. I've delivered more milling machines than anything else. But when they're paying 140 grand a time, I mean, I'm not going to complain. But yeah, so as you can see, I got 1,000. It was a 1,500 mile an hour journey. Well, 1,600. I've already done about like 150. I did actually start this last time, but then obviously fatigue set in, and I really needed to get some sleep. So yeah, so I'm basically doing this. Obviously we're at 65 and I'm chugging down the road in my 16th gear with my beautiful 565 horsepower Volvo. And you may be wondering, why didn't I go for a 1600 2014 plate? Well, I wanted the newest one that was available, and this is a 740 VNL. This thing, I don't need 600 horsepower when this thing's producing almost 2,000 foot, just over 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. And oh, I love it. It's very ironic, like, it's American Truck Simulator, and yet I have a Volvo. It's just, I know these trucks are good, and they're just really good, so I just know them. A must, yes. Oh yeah, it's an absolute must-have. These are the best Volvos in the game. Obviously, you got the 740, and then you got like the 860. They both have the same horsepower, same torque. The 860 is just a bit taller, and it's actually a bit bigger. And I didn't want that. I wanted more of a kind of lower, more kind of streamlined truck. That's why I went for the 740. This one though is fully optimized for heavy pulling, and makes light work of it all. Like, I'm currently in 16th of my 18 gears, pulling. That just changed to 17, and oh yeah, Grippin, I have to agree with you there, buddy. It says he's just said it's not a trucking game without a Volvo. Absolutely, I full on agree with you about there, buddy. So yes, there you go. I'm now pulling along at 62 mile an hour and climbing. About to hit 18th gear. 63, 64, get to 65 and then hit cruise control. There you go, cruise control's on. Now I can just let go, and now we can just chug along. We have 1,469 miles left on our journey. We're going all the way from we're going all the way to Tacoma. We're in I think Santa Cruz, Arizona, isn't it? Sierra Vista, Arizona. Yeah, we're currently in Phoenix, and yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, and we are climbing our way. And what I want to do, guys, I'm actually going to try and set a challenge for myself, Grippin, and Tyler, because obviously Jake, he's managed to get his modded account back, so he has like 50 million, so he's not partaking in this challenge. But I want to do this challenge so that when Tyler and Grippin are both able to get on with me, we're going to do a challenge, and it's going to be called the road to 10 mil. Basically, we're reversing the trailer. It's actually a lot easier than you think it is. Just a trailer like what I've got here, which is a twin point articulated trailer. Don't try and reverse them. They jackknife on jackknife on jackknife. But yeah, what I plan to do is I plan to do a challenge with Grippin and Tyler, and it's called the road to 10 mil. Basically, we just keep doing stuff, we're building up our businesses, all that sort of stuff, but we're not allowed just to hold on to money. We must be using that money actively to be upgrading our business, but we must be the first, but it's the first person to get to 1 million, to get to 10 million, I mean. but you're not allowed just to not spend your money. You must have a fully upgraded, at least one fully upgraded, fully active garage where you buy, where you have 5 employees, 5 trucks. They're off doing jobs and all that. You must have at least one of those, and you must be actively out doing jobs yourself, paying for repairs, services, all that sort of stuff. And it'd be the first person to $10 million in game. Oh, you're on your actual wheel. Cool. You have a slight upper hand now, but like you're going to be doing a heck of a lot more because like I just do it with mouse and keyboard right now. Will I get a steering wheel system? No, I will do it on steering wheel. Or we can actually kind of lower the stakes and make it a bit kind of a not so much as a reach. We can do first person to 1 million, but you still have to have a fully active garage. But it is kind of unfair because I have 3 workers already in my garage, but it's not fully upgraded, so. Oh, it's a 75, let's go. But I decided if Tyler and Griffin are both up for it. No, no. Alright, let's go. But I was just saying, that kind of came to my mind. Well, I don't have to do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we won't do that then. We'll wait until you've got enough experience doing it. Oh yeah, we've got a bit of a downslope. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Arizona police car. I'll race you. See, I'm faster. I'm so much faster than you. Come on. Oh, why was it buffering for a second? You know what? I'm happy to cruise at 72. Why is it buffering? Yeah, so this is my Volvo. I instead of I could have gone for the long chassis variant, which is 8 wheels, but I didn't. I prefer the short ones because this one it's got an exceptionally tight turning circle. I can turn this right round out on the spot, and that's the thing, because unlike in America where they have these big wide roads and all that, in the UK we have very narrow road. In the UK and most of Europe as well, we have very narrow roads. So it's actually harder for us to turn our trucks around. I'm going to quickly just see if it's running in the background. Actually, I'm going to before I do that, I'm going to pull over. There's always something running in the background on my computer that's buffering my computer down. It's okay because I have time to stop. Right, so we're going to come to a nice stop. Brake. Real quick, that's up. Right, I don't see what's causing the thing. It could just be, obviously, because it's trying to render everything, and also, some other bits. And I'll check the graphics in a second. That's just. I have to stop anyway if I'm going to do that. Right, 1 second, guys. Right, guys, I have upped my refresh rate, so that should help a little bit. Is for hey and hello Emma, welcome. You're getting to becoming a regular. You are there, Emma. Oh, like makes me really happy. No, to be fair, both of you are like regulars at this point. Yeah, because I love your videos. Oh, thanks, Emma. You know, it's actually kind of crazy to me that I didn't. Part of me still kind of thinks that like I'm being kind of stupid with my life doing this, because beforehand I was earning just a standard wage and all that, and for like close to a year now I haven't been earning like proper money and stuff like that. But being actually at the point where I'm actually monetized and all that sort of stuff, and actually having you guys come into my videos and live streams and all that, does make it worth it. It really does. Makes you actually think like I'm actually doing something kind of cool. I went through it. I probably went through the wrong bit, so it's probably going to penalise me for it. Yeah. Oh well. I no longer have a loan, so I don't have any. I don't actually have a chance to get in debt, so. Something I might need to look at is the interior cab brightness. But yeah, just I want you guys to obviously know if you actually enjoy watching me play American Truck Simulator and Farming Simulator and a few of these other simulator games. And I know obviously there's going to be some people who's going to probably see this video, and some people are probably going to come on a live stream and they're going to be upset and annoyed because I'm no longer producing War Thunder content on my video, on my channel. But I love the game, but I just hate the fact that people keep demanding that I play it and then they're not watching me play it. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. When I got massive loads like this, I always have to go in the way stations. I know I know my milling machine weighs 43 tons plus the weight of the trailer plus my truck. I'm probably looking at about 70 tons all in. Yeah, go. I said about 77. I'm at 66 tons, and where they're saying it's not in perfect state is because I have some excessive wear on my truck. So when I have when I'll be getting the money, I will be actually fixing that. So, but right now, obviously, I've got my business is going. I've got 3 workers working brilliantly, so they're bringing in a nice stable amount. This job here will actually bring me up to 300k, providing I don't get penalised for it, which I shouldn't, and it actually will actually give me enough money to fully restore my truck. I bought this truck from new, as you can tell. If I check my mileage, not that one, this one, is it? No, That's times this one. So when I obviously I bought this truck, so it had 0. I've done 26,000 miles on this last editions. My total amount is 36,897 miles I have done with this truck. But I like to keep it on the this fuel economy tab. This way I can see my range, how much fuel I have left, my MPG, and that sort of stuff. And obviously then I can see then I've got my tachometer there. I can see my revs, I can see my speeds, pressures, brake pressures, oil pressures, temperatures, all that good stuff. But yeah, so right now we're in 17th gear, 52 miles an hour. The reason why I went for the 18 gear option, I could have gone for like a 13 or a 12 gear option, but this 18 gear option allows me to put the torque down in a much more stable and a lot more linear application, because otherwise it can go up and then it just trails off, whereas this I get full torque through the entire torque band. So if I do that, there you go, cruise control. Now obviously I know I'm at 56, it allows you 1 mile an hour over, so I'm cruise control at 56, but I'm actually doing 55, 54 obviously because I've got a slight uphill. And then all I do is I keep it in 17th gear for now. Then when I am just cruising, drop it up, kick it up to 18, and just chill. Oh, make sure I try and stay on the road as much as possible. I don't actually have any of my fans on today because it's actually quite cool, because it rained pretty much all night, and we've got a nice wind coming in. So I've got, as you may see, I've got my door open ajar, but I've got a rope holding it, kind of like that, and I have my windows open, allowing some nice cool air in. And yeah, so you go, see, cruise control says it goes to 58, and then it will level out and go back to normal. So 59, 58. So there you go. I'm now slowing down. It's using the engine that's there. It's using the power that's there, slowing me down, kicking me into the right gear. Oh, I've got to go take this right turn. Yeah, I'm going all the way to Tacoma, Washington. HMS Machinery. Oh, slow down. And the thing I love about this truck, which is how I designed it, I could have just stayed on the freaking highway then. What? See, that's where you have to check the map more often. And you can do this one of two ways. When you're in driving along, you can push M, and it would actually normally bring up the big world map. Whereas, because obviously I'm in a convoy, it brings up this variant of the map. And then to change through that, I just hit tab, and I can zoom out, and zoom out, and zoom out. So you can zoom out twice, and then to basically, 3 times, and then that's where you can kind of see the people. So as you can see, I started in Sierra Vista. I've now just passed in Indio. I've got to go into LA, Oxnard, not Oxnard, LA. Then I've got to go up the I-5, past Bakersfield, Huron, Stockton, all that way, all the way to Tacoma, Washington. And I have also got Utah unlocked as well on map expansions. I've got Montana, Idaho, Colorado. So yeah, I can actually go to all these other places. So we're going to try and get some contracts and actually try and expand them, our enterprises even more. But yeah, I'm definitely going to, after this load, I'm definitely going to restore my truck, and then all the money I'll have after that, because I haven't got to pay a loan out, I am literally just going to put into upgrading my garage, buying more slots for workers, hiring more trucks. I'm just going to have a fleet of Volvo trucks. I like Volvos. And that, because the Volvos, you can optimize them for heavy hauling, so that if I've got a set of workers, I can have one garage. Because how I'm going to plan to do it is I'm going to have a garage for different jobs. So I'm going to have one garage that's going to have nothing but trailers, and they're going to go off and do their own jobs and just pick up some stuff like that. Another garage that's just going to be set for heavy hauling, one set for high value, one set for volatile stuff such as like explosives, fuel, all that sort of things. I'm going to have different garages set up for different roles, so that's what they specialize in. So you got income from my driver LCS. It's just brought me $2,188, giving me a total of $79,274. So I've got 3 workers. I have 2 females and a guy. I did have before, like obviously I ended up in like close to $1 million in debt due to repairs and some other stuff. So yeah, I have 2 garages. So I have one in Denver, Colorado, where all my workers is. Then I have what basically was my starter garage in LA. The one in LA is not upgraded at all, because obviously that's just like my place, but I will be putting workers in it at some point, and I'll probably then move my actual self to Montana or something like that. But yeah, so like here I can just chug along. 1,200. I got 1,210 miles. I have 1,150 miles of fuel, so that means I only have to stop basically when I get into Washington to refuel. Then very fuel efficient, the Volvos. That's why I love them. I need to stop in 4 hours 59 minutes in game. I'm getting right up this truck's back end, and I don't want to be here. Come on, slow down, ease off the throttle. Alright, now indicate and move over. Because I was basically going into that truck's butt, and I don't want to do that. There you go, cruise control on. Lovely. Just check the map. As you see, yeah, we're now coming through here. There's a few places that don't really have names and stuff like that, and it's just that they are there for just the rest stops. So this one here, it's got a little job there, and all that. It's just that it's on the edge of Los Angeles, but it's mainly just a big rest stop, weighbridge, and fuel station, and repair shop, service station. So it's basically what it's there for. I am currently by myself, but obviously I can convoy with anyone I want. There are quite a varied selection of trucks in this game, because obviously you have Peterbilts, you have Western Stars, you have Mack trucks, you've got Internationals, Freightliners, and Volvos. Although why they haven't updated it and added Fords into this game, I don't know why, because you've got obviously the Ford American V8, which gets sold a lot actually in the UK, funny enough, but they actually quite a wider selection of them in America. I don't know what like that's something they should do going forward when they're updating this game and can keep expanding this game brilliantly. I would also love to see them do a one where we can go into Canada and like go all the way from like say Texas to Alaska, and like that sort of stuff, so we can actually do like all the way up to Alaska, so we're doing the entirety of North America. That I would love to see. And they could call it like the North American Expansion Pack, which includes Canada and Alaska. Then we can have all 50 states of the United States, or correction, or should say all 51 states, because Mexico. But all normal vehicles are 65. So if I scooch over, checking my mirrors, making sure there's no one like coming up on me inside. Check my blind spot mirror over there as well. Yeah, I've got a slight uphill climb, so I'm going down. If you really need to, kick it down a gear, increase the revs a little bit, and just gives that just a little bit more torque going forward, and then couple straight back into 17. And then back into 18. I gotta go over. I'm sorry. I should have realised that. There you go. So then carry on, and then we got Sacramento. So we're not going into LA. We're just skirting around the outer edge of it. There you go. So it's just dropped down 2 gears. This truck does come with a retarder, which, if you don't know how a retarder works, it's basically kind of like a low ratio. It kind of kicks the gearbox right down, so it uses the entire rev range of the gearbox, and that, so you got more power and stuff like that, and able to put the power down more evenly before it changes gear. But the Volvo is optimized in such a way for heavy pulling that I very rarely have to use the retarder. So far I haven't found a hill where it's been necessary to use a retarder, and I have towed almost 100 tons of weight with this truck. But yeah, when I stop to rest, which I know I'm going to have to in about 3 in-game hours, which is actually about 5 minutes sort of thing, when I know I have to actually stop, what I'll do is I'll actually then put some music on in the background. We'll put some no copyright sounds music on, some royalty-free music. Yeah, truck route, here we go. So that one's just for the cars, and this one's for the trucks. But it's funny because it all ends up in the same spot anyway. Because watch, ready? We go this way. The cars go up that point, but you can't actually go through the car point, and then it all just joins back up here. Alright, they go through this bit, barrier goes through, but this bit's here because obviously if the trucks have to slow down for whatever reason, it stops them from. They're over there on the other side of the ridge, but it all joins back up over here. So we're not going into Mojave. Or Mojave, as I should say, that's how it's spelt, so that's how it's pronounced. Mojave. Comes back over here. Those cars are coming across the top there, as you can see just now, and we're all rejoins back up here on freeway A number 5. So you see, okay, so I'm now climbing uphill, dropping my speed. I'm in 16th gear. Drop it down a gear, 15. I haven't needed to activate the retarder yet. Oh, I need a bit more. I need another gear. Boom. 14. And now that should be stable enough to keep going. Yeah, 14 seems to be the sweet spot. 35 miles an hour all the way up that hill. Let's go. Come on, you're gonna let me over. Freightliner, no, you absolute muppet. I'm in a long trailer. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. And now obviously we're chugging along at 55. What I need to do is kick it forward just a little bit. Accelerate just a little bit. There we go. Now do that, then I can put it in 18. There we go. If you actually seen last couple of episodes or so, when me and Jake were in a convoy, we both yeeted a couple of cars, and Jake actually can't judge me anymore for rolling my truck 3 times. When he's flipped his about 4 and set him back close to $500,000 in repairs. But yeah, I had a little string of bad luck, and I damaged my truck, damaged the trailers, got penalised. I wasn't paying enough, and then I had loans out, stuff like that. Because I took out a loan to buy this truck originally, and I also took out a loan to buy the garage that I have in Denver, Colorado. So I know I would probably think, oh, why didn't I just upgrade my one in LA? Well, I had access to Colorado. Why not? So I need 100,000 to buy my next driver slot. Then another, say, 150 to 200,000 to buy a truck and get a worker. So I need a minimum of about 300,000 to be able to. Oh, I'm in 35. Slow down. Slow right down. Oof. That could have been sketchy. 65 and it goes back to a 55. So there's no real point. It's just there to help stop the trucks. Yes, trucks. 35 minutes, because it's a downhill with some narrow bends, sort of things. With some like sloping bends. So kick right down. There you go. 33. That'll do. For a second. Oh, I go back to 55. There we go. So check cruise control off and let's go. 15. I do not. It's in a simple automatic gearbox. I prefer to manually shift it. I let it get right up close to 1500 RPM, and then change gear. And I do that so that it can use the full. So it's not jumping 2 gears, because it'll jump 2 gears and struggle. So obviously, I jumped up to 16, drop it back down to 15, keep it above 40, and it will do. There you go, 42, 15. Obviously, it's a lower gear, so it has a bit more torque. 43. Change gear just before it hits 15, because it changes gear at 15. So now there's 16th gear, now 48. Change gear, so there's 17, so perfect. So I'm going to accelerate up to 56. Put the cruise control on. So now it's at 56. Oh, if I pull it in 18, there you go, and that'll save some fuel. See, now my workers are getting tired. So now this is where I have to start looking into pulling into the next spot, which is just here outside of Bakersfield. I think that's got a rest stop. Has it? Should have. Yeah, it does there. So I can pull in to this one here just outside of Bakersfield, rest up, put some music on, and then we are good to go. And I still have 1,000 miles left to go. So 992 miles of fuel. So I'll stop when I'm about, when the range says about 200, when I say it's about 200 miles left to go, I'll stop then and then fill up my tank and go from there. So how close are we? Oh, we're very close. Right. I know obviously it may seem a bit preemptive, but I've done it before, not paid attention, and then just straight past the turning and then got a fine for not sleeping. Because obviously you have to follow certain laws and regulations. Also as well, it's 7:59 PM. I normally just drive and keep my standard headlights on, just so that way you avoid a headlight fine, and then obviously when you need to, then just put the full beam on. Or that's, I forgot how long trailers like this are. And you have to do like exceptionally wide turns. Right, pull in here. You know what? I'm here. There's fuel station. I might as well just get fuel while I'm here. Might as well, because then I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Because I can refuel. Oh, E to stop the engine. There we go. I can refuel, and then I've got the fuel to make the journey, definitely, and I can also rest up. So let's fill up. There you go. $463, 347.93 liters of fuel put in, or about 1,000 gallons, should I say? No, it's about 100 gallons or so just put in there. So now what I'm going to do is, I see a spot here just straight ahead, so I'm just going to go straight into that spot. Right here. I've got a very, very long trailer, and I'm, yeah, like that. There we go. Perfect. hit space. Right guys, I'm going to quickly pause, put some music on, and I shall be right back. Alright guys, we are now back and we have the music. So now as you can see, it is now 8:37 at night. Yes, we already slept in game for an hour, funny enough. But now we can get back out and we can hit the roads. Weybridge. Oh, there's an exit here. Always remember, like when you're pulling a big articulated trailer like this, you want to give yourself as much room to turn. So I'll actually sometimes even drive on the wrong side of the road, indicate right, look left, look right, pull out, because you don't want to then suddenly hit it, wrap it around a lamppost, damaging the trailer and damaging the load. Is the best way of doing it. Right, so here obviously there's a bit of a tighter turn. I know that Volvo's probably going to collide with that Volvo a little bit. Yep, there we go. Collide with the Volvo. Luckily no damage occurred, but I did hit that Volvo. That is what I mean. So you don't want to be colliding with another vehicle, really, because 25, there you go, pulling out 55. So now we just accelerate, change gear. All music that I use for my channel comes from the No Copyright Sounds music channel. Their link is in the description. Go check them out. They have some really amazing royalty-free and copyright-free music. A lot of it's actually quite upbeat and quite like you can kind of just jam out to it easily. And other stuff is some of their other stuff that can be a little bit more sullen. Like, it all depends on what you want. They have stuff for every purpose. I just go in and use their mixes playlist because there's hours upon hours of music in there, and just play through the mixes and do it. Some of actually my favourite songs are actually in there. Up gear, there we go. Dodge Charger. Just let it push into 56 like so. 18th gear, and then we just chug along. So see, in my tank now we have 1,625 miles, and we only have of range, and we have 979 miles left to go, or 18 hours and 37 minutes at this current speed. Some roads though, they do allow you to travel at 70 or 75. Well, there's actually a couple that allow you to travel at 80, and when you're traveling at 80 with weighing 66 tons, oh, you know about it. This truck max tops out at 95 miles an hour. I have it set for, I don't need a lot of speed. I don't need to be doing 100 mile an hour. 90 is more than fine. Most of the time you don't get a chance. Most of the time you don't get a chance to do it anyway, because you go on the straight and then all of a sudden uphill. If the music's a little bit loud, obviously please let me know and I can turn it down a smidge. There you go, 18th gear. That'll save the most fuel. You're gonna, there you go. You just see there from the bar, my fuel economy's just dropped. The bar's up a bit higher and just dropped because I'm using less fuel now. I average about 5.5 mpg, maybe 5.3. Best I had was 6.5, but that's when I'm not carrying a load. So to be fair, that's not actually that bad, really. There's a slight uphill, so I lost a little bit of speed. cars going in front, so turn the full beam off until they get out of range. So we are currently, if I, yeah, just outside of Huron. If I do this map, we'll see it better. Yeah, we're still just outside of Huron, California, and we're making our way up the 5, past Modesto, Stockton, Sacramento, and then all the way up to Redding and Hilt. So yeah, well, right now we are currently in the state of California. And providing I don't sustain any damage to my trailer or my cargo, I will get full payment for this. And if I go to tab number 2, this tab, you can see it says there time remains under job income, 53 hours and 12 minutes. So that's how much time I have left to deliver this load before I'm deemed as late, and they've penalised me with a late fee. So that's as long as I deliver within that time, and it says up here should only take me 17 hours. As long as I deliver within that 53 hour time limit, I won't be penalised with a late fee. Car's out of range now, so I can do that. Dynamite. There we go. 910 miles left. Oh, it just dropped a gear. I'm gonna put it. Do I drop down 2 gears? I'm dropping it at 17. As long as it's above 50, you can keep it at 17. I'll talk you through how to on upgrades and stuff like that, sort of things. Was when you buy the 740 VNL, exactly the same as what I currently have. You start off with like a 435 horsepower engine. Oh, typical British thing. You can't park there. We do that because the British have unmatched banter. And for those of you who don't know what banter actually is, it's friendly bullying. Is the actual term for banter. It's what you use between your friends, where you guys bully each other, but you do it in a loving and friendly way. It can be hurtful, so you have to just let people know that you don't intentionally mean it. For example, like me and my friends, me, James, and Brinsworth, also known as Bearded Wizard. He's the big bearded bushy guy. Those two rip the crap out of me for being short. I say Bryn looks like a homeless hipster, and James, I call him Potato because he's half Irish. So we all make fun of each other, but we know that we would care for each other. For example, if I ever found out that something along the lines of something very serious along the lines of a sexual assault or something like that happened to my little sister, I know I'd only have to phone Bryn. He would come, no questions asked, and we would go deal with the person who did it. He'd never have to ask me a question. It's the same as like in the film where you see like the guy looks at, I think the actor Jeremy Renner, and he goes, "Hey, I need you to come with me. We're gonna hurt some. You can't ask no people. You can't. We're gonna be out all night. You can't ask me any questions. We're gonna hurt some people." And then he just looks at him and goes, "Whose car are we gonna take?" That sort of brotherly, sort of friend bond, that sort of brotherhood, is what me and Brinsworth have. Griffin is actually currently doing his final exams on American Truck Simulator, so he will be able to join in a convoy soon, and I'll even pull him in on the call as well when he does. Yeah, bro code, yeah. So 16 hours. I don't have to stop for another 11 hours. So that means next time I'll stop will be when I'm in Washington. So, because if it takes me 16 hours to do 855 miles, say it takes me, what? I'll have about 8 hours will take 400 miles. 10 hours would be 600. So I'd have about, say, 200 miles left, maybe. Or I could just brought in some more money, about, I think it was like 3,900. I'll be able to actually look on the drivers tab at what they bring in. Each driver, you can see at what their income is for each one. Oh, police car. Don't want to be dazzling them. Kick it back up to 18. Yeah, it's Modesto's next right. I don't need Modesto, stay in middle lane. We're not going into Modesto. Although it is saying we're going that way, but we're not going into Modesto. We're still got Stockton, Sacramento, so I just stay on this actual, get on the right, but stay on the left lane of the right hand side. And just chug along. And you'll know, if you actually get into playing this game, you'll notice it's actually best to kind of just sit back and kind of relax while you do it, because otherwise you're going to cause mistakes. I've noticed, especially for myself, when I start rushing and start going, oh, okay, well, actually I want to get this done and get this thing, and then I can get on and do another job and all that. That's when I start making stupid mistakes and hit things and start getting penalised for damages, and I just it all starts going downhill. That's actually how I ended up in almost $1 million in debt, because I kept rushing and I damaged my truck, damaged the trailers, cancelled the jobs, lost the jobs, and they penalise you for a cancellation fee if you have to cancel the job. Yeah, it did not go well. But yeah, so now I'm back in the black, as they say, debt free, thank God. $82,740 in my bank account. So I can scooch over to the slow lane. Oh, starting to rain in game, so put the wipers on slow, and then if it picks up, I'll just charter away. No, I'm not going charter away, so I need to actually scooch over. Yeah, Harry's telling me move over a lane. There we go, and we just chug along. We have 778 miles done, and you'll actually be surprised. You actually cover the distance fairly quickly, to be fair. Like, chugging along. We have, I believe, what is a Peterbilt coming up next to me. I think it's a more, or it might be a, no, it's a Western Star. Big grill. I don't have to stop for another 9 hours 40 minutes. And if it's going to take me 14 hours to cover 700 miles, yeah, I'll have about 200 miles left. Right, this is actually, I'm going to show you how crazy it actually is and why you should actually always have your headlights on, because if I push this, that's how dark it is. I almost would have crashed into that wall if I didn't know this game. You also, if the police actually come along, you get penalised. You get penalised for it, so yeah. Lightning strike there. Reading, exactly what we want. It likes it. I don't know why it likes to drop down 2 gears. I'll have a look in the configs and see if there's a way to stop it from accelerating 2 gears at a time. Good thing about driving at this sort of time is there aren't that many vehicles on the road. There's a couple of trucks behind me, but other than that, I know I'm going to Reading, so where's this thing? Yep. So we just passed Sacramento, so the next stop is Reading. I'll probably have to pull into the way stations up there, which I'm okay with, and then into Hilt, Medford. Then after that, we're no longer in California. We're then into Medford. We'll go into Medford, Washington, and then make our way up from there. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going into Medford, Oregon, and then is Oregon? Oregon's a state on its own. Yeah, we're going to Medford, Oregon, then we'll go up all the way into Washington. Yeah, that's what I meant. bum, 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 bum. We're doing very well, like distance wise. We've only got 650 miles left to cover out of a 1600-mile journey, which is just amazing. And when it's actually available to go the entirety of Americas right now on their DLCs, they're only done about 20. You go to about 20 of the states, give or take. I would love to do the entirety where I go from like LA to New York. That would be cool. 3,000 miles, stopping twice for fuel. Stopping once for fuel actually, because with this truck I get like 1650 miles range. I only have to stop once for fuel. Halfway. But then stopping probably about 4 or 5 times to sleep. That'd be awesome. And it'd actually be even cooler if we could do the entirety of Route 66. That would be amazing. I would love for them to be able to add Route 66 in. That's actually something that's on my bucket list, is I would love to drive down Route 66. I know a lot of it has changed, but I actually have access to an original map of Route 66. So I'd actually be able, when I'm going, I'd actually be able to drive the original route. It's pretty much all of it's there. And yes, it stops in Michigan, but worth it. Route 66 was made to get the one that get you across the country completely, originally. Oh, nice one. Whoa! Why did the truck just suddenly stop? Good thing I was paying attention. Yep, way station called it. Go. Change gear. Here comes a B drop and Welcome back, Emma. Thank you for coming back. Didn't know you left. I've just been here jamming out in my own little world. Ha-cha-cha. He was listening whilst doing an exam. I haven't got cruise control on right now, so obviously I'm just getting my speed back up. Alright, so ease off a little bit. There we go. Booyah. And then into 18th gear. Done. We're in Reading. We've only got 569 miles left. We've done 1,000 miles. We've done over 1,000 miles real quick, really. Sorry, I'm just going to jam it out a little bit. Oh, almost 2 miles off the road for a second. Naughty. Naughty, naughty. Oh, we got uphill here, boys and girls, guys and ladies and germs. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. I don't need to activate a retarder to dropping down some gears. And I have the retarder there, so in the event that I have to drop all the way down to basically pull away gears, and I'm still struggling to get up the hill, that's where you have the retarder. So it does it. Basically allows you to go all the way up to like 3k RPM, then change the gear. Keeps the power down. Yeah, so we're now here, heading towards Hilt. then Medford, Oregon, Eugene, Oregon, Salem, Oregon, then up into Vancouver, Washington. Eugene, funny enough, is the place where I got this amazing truck. Rain has stopped, so turn the wipers off. But it's 5 AM, it's starting to get lighter already. Now change gear. Oh, lowering it. Drop it down again. Yeah, there's a sweet spot. Keep it at 45 or 44. Come on. You can do this, girl. Like, I built you for this I built you for reasons like this. There we go. See? Just kick it back a couple of gears. That's all you need. Really, if you do it right. Grippin, to answer that question, buddy, I did, at the time when I went through the entire tutorial and all that, and because it shows you, like, it's actually quite an in-depth tutorial. It's like some tutorials that just show you like the basics of it. It actually quite shows you like pretty much everything. So I'd say do the tutorial, because that's what I did. And then use the company truck that you get given. Get yourself some money, get to about 100 grand, and then when you get to 100 grand, then take a bank loan out and buy whatever truck you can get. I'd say go for if you can buy a new truck, go for a new one. But if you can't, you go to the used trucks tab and get a used truck. Go for one that's, if you can go for one that's got 5 stars, go for it. If not, a 3-star one will be fine. All you'll have to do is then just repair it as of when needed, or restore it as of when needed, is the best way of going for it. I'm going to go 537. It's getting light now, but I can't turn the headlights off because the police see me. It's deemed as like we have paying a penalty for headlight usage and stuff. Port of Entry way station. There you go, that's Hilt. Obviously my Hilt is still grey for me. I haven't explored all of it, so I'm going to go and actually explore a lot of the Hilt. And way station is next right. I can bypass it, let's go. Normally I get pulled into every single way station going along the roads, but I've had a little bit of luck. Come on. It's going to be very joyous with this truck when I can reach 100,000 miles in this truck. That'll be cool. It's going to be amazing when I reach 1,000,000 miles in this truck. Oh, it's a 60. Nice. Let's go. Alright, so slow. I've eased off the cruise control slightly. Slow down to 60. There. 61. 18th gear. And let's chug. So that's what I mean. Some points are... Oh, 55. I think it might kick back to 60 though, so let's just leave it for a second. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's a 55. It is a 55. That is very... Why is he slowing down? He actually slowed down then. Like, I didn't touch him and then he just slowed down and hit me. And I went into him. Damn it. But I got no damage though, that's the most important thing. Yeah, back to 60, see? Funny enough, this grass verge piece here that I'm just coming past, I've actually rolled my truck on this one, on this exact spot. No joke. I came around it doing like 80. Not proud of it. It was an amazing roll though, like proper straight onto its side, but yeah, no. 60, there we go. 18th gear. Pulling over, I can do this. Did it, one-handed, let's go. Canyonville. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm trying to concentrate on the game so I don't crash, but I need to make myself drink, so the intense focus is real. Right, so just don't hit the cruise control button. Damn it. Go to the way station. Into the way station we go. A water mirror, actually, real quick. That bong is because I'm indicating and it's proximity bong. 300 miles left. So it's 5 hours. I've got 2 hours 19 minutes left until I have to stop. So it'll be about when I'm 200 miles away, give or take. Change. Oh man, got pulled over with a bulldozer on the back. This one's one of my favourites. I know it doesn't have any words, doesn't really have words to it, but it's got a bit. It's got a good beat to it. Yeah, it's got okay. Wait. If you guys can't hear it, let me know and I'll turn it up, but I don't want it to be too loud that you can't hear me talking in the game and that. So what I'm doing, I want to push to 61, and then when I then do it, it sits at 60. I don't need... Oh wait, I should go in at rest stop really. There's got to be another one. I've missed it now. There's nothing I can do. Damn it. Eugene will be my next stopping point then. So I'll stop in Eugene. I'll be happy with that. Cruise control is what you push C to activate cruise control. C for cruise control. And N does differentials. But you can't do it while you're moving. You can do it while you're stationary. 1 hour 23 minutes. And how long is it going to take me to get to Eugene? Oh, I'm going to get there real quick. Okay. I almost turned off on Springfield. I need the next one. So this next one coming up. Yep. It's right by the Volvo dealership and the garage that I'm going to buy at some point. Hour and 3. See, like, I'm doing it just right. I said my next stop would be when I'm about 200 miles away. Yep, I need this road. Yes, I'm aware I'm getting tired, and that's why I'm going to a truck stop. $7,000 from a driver, LCS, nice. This down here, Eugene, is the Volvo dealership. So this is where right here, this is where I bought this truck, this very truck from. Now what I'm going to have to do is go in here and obviously turn very slow and very tight. There we go. I don't need to repair, no damages at all. What I'm going to do is going to come in all the way and then what the best thing to do is start, push T, decouple, just move forward ever so slightly, there you go, E space, go to sleep, and then so that's that. I just go check right, indicate left, swing right. So obviously that is a recruitment agency, and there's a garage just here, which is this green patch of green ground on the map next to me there. So I'll actually most likely going to buy that as my next garage after my Colorado one. And then I want to get one in Montana as well. In Montana, what I'm going to do is I'll go up here. Now I'll have to check this to make sure I'm not hitting a car behind me. Okay, good. Right. And also to answer that question, Johnny, how's my day going? Very well. Oh, my door's come open a bit more. Oh well. I can wait. There you are. Doritos, sponsor me. Oh, I've got a few seconds. Here. Turn like that, nice and wide. Yeah, we're going past Medford. We're going Portland. We're going north. Ah, oh, beautiful turning, perfect. It's perfect. Also, Johnny, how's your day going? I'm also live, as you can probably tell. We're there in 3 hours, 55 minutes. Provided I don't incur any damage at that time, during this time, it will be a perfectly smooth sailing delivery. And obviously, when you got an articulated trailer like this, you'll never get full EXP for full XP for actually parking, because you can't, because these trailers you can't reverse them. They're a go forward sort of trailer, but you can try and get them as straight as possible. Keep it in 15 for a second, just because it's got a slight uphill. Salem, and then Portland, Vancouver, Longview into Tacoma. Not that far. 197 miles and change gear. Change gear up and goodbye, Peterbilt. Change gear up. Alright, oh, a little bit over actually. Ease down, ease down, ease down. There you go, cruise control. Job done. Slow down. There's 70 miles left. We got in no time at all. To the north. As cruise control is just sped up a little bit. No, I'm going this way. Keep the speed down. Cruise control off. No go. Drop it down a gear. Drop it down another gear. I'll drop it down another couple of gears. Change gear. Gear. Normally when you get on the highway you just kind of follow the road, so alright, now we're on the 5, so we're staying on the 5 and going north. Oh, slow down a bit. Seattle, north. 55, let's go. See, that Camaro just came out of nowhere. I like it. It just said Milk Junior Boulevard, which obviously, as anyone who's got anything to do with history knows, or anyone who knows the most basic of history knows, that's Martin Luther King Junior Boulevard. "96 miles, we're going to be there very soon." Gonna be there even sooner. It says 60. Let's go. Miles left. That's a police car. That's a police car. Go there. Washington Police. Yep, coming into Tacoma. Woo! Why did those trucks in that car just suddenly slow down? Oh, someone merging most likely. Give me to them. I want to get to a mile a minute. Come on. There's a mile a minute. Let's go. "28 miles left, guys. 20. I'll say 25 miles left. And so far we've been successful with no damage. So I'm going to submit this run as my run for the challenge of no damage at all, and I haven't got any. $14 miles, let's go. $11 miles. I'll put the Tacoma up there. Oh, I need this one. 4 miles. So slow down. Right, down here past the service station and well, down here past the P.O dealership. And we're just here, just down here on the left. Well, I hit the brakes just a little bit hard there. Started raining as well. Excellent. I'm not going to get pretty much any better than that, really. There we go. Job done. Excellent. There we go. See, booyah. It was a long distance and a high value cargo at rank 6, which is max rank. Because the base reward is 76,000. Level 27 proficiency. Obviously, as my level goes up, I'll get more money like that. So I could actually potentially start get to the point where I'm like getting like $1 million a time. But we're going to go into my company real quick. We're going to go to my driver manager. Obviously, that's me bringing in 58,000 a day. Although she's on rating 5.8. This is her Solia. No, this is her skills currently. It's at the high value cargo because that's done. So now I'm going to switch that around. We're going to put her on hazardous cargo. And that Elsie, she's on fuel economy, so I'm going to get that, which is this one. We're going to get that all going up. Martin P, he's on fragile cargo, so once that gets full, we'll then switch them. That's how I've been doing them, sort of thing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go garage manager, Denver. Might as well, let's upgrade it. It's not fully upgraded. I can have one more spot, but this is the biggest upgrade you can get. Oh, this might actually give me the last 2 remaining spots, but here we go. This is what a fully upgraded garage looks like, guys. Proper state-of-the-art thing. There you go, yep. So you upgrade it 3 times. Or you upgrade it twice, and then it allows you, here we go. 27%, I can have up to 3, I could be making up to 300,000 a day. From a souped up garage. So, we're now going to go to truck dealers, used trucks. We're going to go, now we're going to go Volvo. Okay, this one's only thing, it's got 507,000 miles, but that's okay. I will do any work on it needs doing. 78k, that's 4 stars. Let's have a look, see. 5 stars, 102,000. Volvo VNL 300. 400 horsepower cabin. Obviously, that's this VNL 2014. That's got 500 horsepower. You know what, we'll go for that one. It's a bit newer, it's 5 stars, so we're gonna Denver, Colorado, put it in that slot. Okay. And now, recruitment agency. Let's get a new worker. And as you can see, I'm still kind of I'm still in the green a little bit, but obviously next job, bam, straight up there. So we're gonna have a look around. So he's got those 2 and them 2. He's got that and them. He's only got that, so it's not gonna be him. I'm sorry, what? Oh, that's what he done. It's jumped to the next playlist. So obviously I'm using the mixer, so it's got like all the playlists and stuff. There we go. That's much better. So Michael V is them. Will Y. Patrick R. Mariano, I'm just going to call him Mario. He's only got those, them 2. My best bet then, really, is Rajko. You know what? I'm going to go for him. I don't like how he looks. Then I have 2 guys, 2 females. Alright, driver manager. So he's currently on balance, so what we're going to do is we're going to do him on, so it has a car that, we're going to do him on long distance. We'll do him on hazardous actually. We're going to do him on hazardous, get his hazardous skill all the way up. Then we'll do long distance, valuable, and then obviously we'll do like fuel economy and that last. But yeah, so he will be working soon. See, because mine P, he's on fragile cargo currently. Yeah. Also, she's my best one, obviously. But yeah, I've moved her now over to hazardous. Elsie's on fuel economy. But yeah, so map view, and shows where they are. See, he's in the garage. He's just resting, currently getting ready. She's in there. She's doing that journey all the way from Idaho Falls to Denver Enterprise. That's gonna be a big journey, that is. Or kind of. She's currently resting. She doesn't have a trailer currently. Job currently, and he's going to, from there, Rock Springs to Denver. To the airport. Okay, cool. So now, as that is done, so now as we now have 4 workers. If I go obviously bank, I don't have a loan to pay, so the 24,000 I have is my money. So I'm gonna go jobs, freight market, and we're gonna pick our next job. So look, that one, Tacoma to Denver. I'll be going to my garage, essentially. That's ethane, 23 tons. Obviously, I could do that one, mobile screener, but it'd be nice. But I'm in Tacoma, That one I have to drive all the way down to Bakersfield to go to Port Angeles, Washington. That one's going from Tacoma to Sterling, Colorado. You know what, let's go from Tacoma to Sterling. We can go through Idaho and Wyoming. It'll be a whole new route we can take. But we'll do that next episode, guys. So thank you. So I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. As always, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Be on the lookout for new videos, new live streams, and all that good stuff. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. I also want to say thank you to the people who have actually donated it a fair bit over the last few days. And I want to say thank you to the new people who are subscribing. Obviously, the more and more we can subscribe, the more we can push up, the more I'll be able to put out newer, better content for you guys and keep expanding and pushing the channel forward. Keep going. I do have some really big plans set going forward, and that'll be great. And yeah, 10k, if we can hit 10k before the end of the year, right on, we will be doing, there will be a 10,000 subscriber giveaway. I'll be doing a giveaway of up to £500 or $500, and that, or I would be, or if which you could use for anything you want. So it could be, it would be like a PayPal transfer, for example. Now, it could, if you wanted it to upgrade your computer, buy yourself a new graphics card, motherboard, SSDs, RAM, all that sort of stuff, and you could or if you wanted it to buy yourself a new console, like an Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, all that sort of stuff. It's totally yours to use. It'll be totally yours to use, and it'll be able to win. Or if you wanted it for in a gift card state, so you want it for like Amazon or for Steam or something like that, that would be totally acceptable. But that'll be easy, totally acceptable to use. But yeah, that's what will happen if we can reach 10,000 before New Year's. So guys, share the chat, share the video, share like everywhere, like get as many people as you can to come in and subscribe and join the channel. And yeah, but thank you guys, and I'll see you all next time.